Hello, thank you for joining us today to learn more about why you should vote no on Measure T, which will save Measure Y. Measure T is a developer's dream and a taxpayer's nightmare. Measure T stands for trouble and is nothing but terrible for San Mateo residents. So the first thing that the Measure T people are going to come at you with are a bunch of scare tactics. And they're going to say, but the city says they're going to implement the builder's remedy. It is a scare tactic. It is not automatically triggered by the defeat of T. And it's been used historically against cities that haven't acted in good faith. There's a number of cities in California that have really kind of told the state to pound sand. And as a result, they've had some of these things imposed upon them. However, to date, the builder's remedy, and it's had quote unquote teeth for about 2 years or so, has yielded 0 projects and precisely 0 units of housing produced. It's so bad, in fact, that they just signed a new law this last week, AB 1893, that provides some parameters around those projects to try to rein them in so they might actually get some traction with it. But so far, it's done absolutely nothing. The city's also going to threaten you, saying they're going to come in and upzone your neighborhoods with triplexes and quadplexes. Again, this is a scare tactic. It's not automatically triggered. Yes, if the measure doesn't pass, the city has to take a backup action and find more units throughout the city. But if you've been paying attention to the general 2040 GP or 2040 general plan, which just by way of definition is the blueprint, if you will, for development in the city through the year 2040. And they just completed that process and adopted the parts of the plan that don't exceed Measure Y. The rest is covered by this ballot. There was significant upzoning in the 2040 general plan, and it ignores all of these state laws that grant massive bonuses, even bonuses on top of those bonuses, if you can believe that, which gives the city sufficient buffer, more than sufficient buffer, to find those units without upzoning neighborhoods. T doesn't do what it says it will, and it does a lot of bad things it says it won't. So we urge you to vote no on Measure T for many reasons. Key among those, again, any given council with just 3 votes. That 15% affordable housing becomes 0% or whatever they want. Follow the money. We showed you all the developers and how much they love Measure T and how much they want this to pass so they can build whatever they want. Measure Y and its predecessors have always been about trust and your voice versus the heights and densities aspect of it. You lose Measure Y, you have to trust developers. You have to trust construction unions and real estate interests. You have to trust the state and your council, and we don't, for good reason, as you can see. And then, as covered, the state laws that grant substantial height and density bonuses on top of Y. There is no need to overturn Y to support growth, especially when Y automatically sunsets in 2030. So we urge you, don't reward bad policy and process with your precious vote, and vote no on Measure T and save Measure Y. Thank you for your time. If you are interested in helping us out, you can visit our website at smartergrowthsm.com, lower left-hand corner, or you can email us at smartergrowthsm@gmail.com with any questions or if you want to get involved. Thanks for listening.